Alright, we've got some pretty cool stuff on the list today. We're going to be getting our moon lander into lunar orbit, and if we have time, we'll do a dry run of the landing. But first, we've got to do another return trip. We have to bring the Alicorn back to Kerbin, refuel it with our unmanned refueling vehicle this time, and bring it back. This is mainly to test that unmanned refueling rocket, but it can't hurt to practice as many transfers as we can. I'd hate to have anyone stuck out here without a good way home. So with that, let's switch to Lyra. As you can see, Lyra is a fairly simple vehicle, very basic dumb booster, just goes up, doesn't come down actually. I have no real plans to bring it down, because if I leave it up, I can leave it as a satellite relay. It can stay in orbit, cover blind spots, do whatever needs to be happening. This will probably be a very boring launch, so unless something interesting happens, the next time you see me, we will be in orbit. Alright, Lyra 1 refueling vessel is in orbit goodly. That was a more fun ascent than I had expected, because I forgot the advanced SIS. That was very manual. But anyways, now we bring Alicorn back to Kerbin to refuel. See you at the moon. This isn't the best place I'd want to be to get back to Kerbin. If I had my druthers, I'd be here. Alas, the inclination would not permit that. If I were to dry and burn there, I'd end up in a very strange orbit around Kerbin, making Rendezvous very difficult. Instead, I'll burn a bit more fuel and escape the moon here. Let's do that now. And that is really, really the wrong orbit. But I have way too much fuel, so I'll just take it and adjust it later. I've got my orbit all adjusted, and it seems like if I was to keep on this, I'd have another lunar encounter that would then fling me into Kerbin. Let's not do that. I'll do my retro burn when I get to perigee, just like I ought to. See you there. And we're doing a very strange retro burn. I didn't have time to stabilize my vector, so we're sort of wobbling here. Let's see what our burn's doing. They're coming in pretty nicely, though. I have no idea what that oscillation is going to do to my overall orbit, but I don't think it'll be too bad. We seem to be coming in where we want to be. And it's evening out anyways now, so guess there's nothing to worry about. And after an extremely boring rendezvous session, we now are within refueling range of Lyra. So let's get that before she drifts off again. Okay, that's source. Source is Lyra. Destination Alicorn. Source tank. Destination tank. There's that. And there's that. Let's just completely drain her. There, we're not completely refilled, but we're pretty close. That should be good enough. Now let's bring Alicorn back to the moon. Once again, this will be happening on the night side, but oh well. Let's begin the lunar injection and burn. Bit more. That ought to do her. And Alicorn is now in orbit. Let's bring up Wuna. And this is Wuna. Aside from her reusability, there's not much remarkable about this vehicle. It's the biggest unmanned thing I've ever launched, but that's not too special. Let's launch it, see if it blows up. SAS on, throttle up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. Get that window out of the way there. Yeah, there we go. That's interesting, that middle engine isn't firing. I wouldn't really save any money by stopping now since we've already launched, so I'm just gonna see how this plays out. And remind me to check the staging in the future. That's no good. And I think we're about to see how bad the staging issue was. We're about to lose the 4 outer rockets. And now. We're spinning, dang it. Throttle down. Just a bit of thrust. Yeah, we're getting it. Good. Don't break it, don't break it. Yes, we cleared. Okay, now, SAS off. Throttle off. Stop spinning, thank you. Get down onto 45 degrees up the horizon. Like, there's good. Okay, what did you do that for, SAS? That was uncalled for. Do you want to raise? Are we not paying you enough? Stop spinning. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Shoot. Oop, oop. Throttle up. Okay. This might be salvageable. Might. We're a bit close to our apoapsis for comfort, but we might have enough time to get into orbit, I hope. Where's the moon? Dang, I was hoping the moon would be on the horizon so we wouldn't have to get to orbit. We could just burn straight out. I don't know if that would save us anything, but it would make me feel a lot better about this. Oi. And orbit. Okay. I had hoped to have more of this stage fuel left by this point. I don't want to use too much of the lander's fuel to get to the moon itself. That would be silly. But all these craft have refuelable capability, so it won't be too bad. Let's take us now to the lunar transfer point. Ah, there we are. Almost missed it. Let's flip around, give it a bit of gas, get us kicking, and whoop. Physics fast forward to get to the other side. There we are. And hold that and throttle up. Good girl. Coming along very nicely. Oh, there's that stage. Detach. And whoop. That's a kick. Get that settled out. Down a bit. Hold and fire. Oh, well, that's nice. It looks like by pure chance we're going to be pretty close to each other on our first pass round. So let's move into periapsis. And there we are. Oh, whoops, gotta flip around. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Missed. Get back on. And here we are. Bingo. Yes? 464, 440. Shoot. Be right back. Okay, I've matched orbits and also threw in a change in inclination for free on this limited time offer. Next time you see me, we will be in the Alicorn transferring crew over to Wuna. Be right back. This is maybe the third time I've come this close to Wuna on this rendezvous attempt, and I'm just going to take it. I'm going to start bailing people out, tell them to suck it up, and jump 1.5 kilometers through the vast emptiness of space, because it's not me doing it. Let's get to work. Final approach now, coming in awfully fast. Let's slow down, go this way a bit, that way, up again, forward, down. Yes, let's narrate all the directions, because that's the most interesting thing I could possibly say right now. You're welcome, YouTube. Now, where's the ladder again on this thing? There it is. There it is. Let's talk there. Slope. Up. No, up. Up. I keep confusing the up-down axis and the forward-back axis. His strategy suggests two-dimensional thinking. And almost there. The hatch. I can see the hatch right there. Grab. Yes. Board. And that's one. And get in there. Oop. Sloppy. Grab. Board. And we have our full complement on board. We were also going to refuel this craft. Source Alicorn. Destination Wuna. Tank. And let's not drain that entire tank, but let's just bring that much over. Transfer, that ought to do us. And switch to local control. Now what we need to do, we need to make a low pass over the moon. We want to ensure that we have enough vessel here to have good maneuvering close to planetary surface, and that we will have enough fuel left over to get back to Alicorn. So let's do that now, shall we? Let's nudge over to retrograde, lock onto there, and begin a burn. We don't have a flight computer on this one, so we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Watch the periapsis like this. Let's bring that in. Bring it in real good quick. And cut. That's pretty darn close. Let's warp round to that then. And it's over night side, so let's circularize a bit. Once we get there, we can then have a better low scan. Lock there. Like, not yet. I'm jumping the gun. Let's do that there. Yes, hello dog. You're a very nice, noisy dog. Lock there. Burn. Burn a bit more. Yeah. And let's cut that. Let's see what we got around the other side. Well, for one thing, we got a very low frame rate. Might have to look into that. Can't land on 15 frames a second. That's no good. Air should be getting into day pretty soon now. Pretty soon now. Pretty long now. Eventually. Okay, there's the sun. Alright, there's our daylight terrain. Oh, that looks beautiful. Very, very cozy. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. What's our altitude here? 16 kilometers. That's about right. Test landing gear. That's not landing gear. This is landing gear. Whoop. Yeah, that looks to be clearing the engine quite nicely. One thing I am worried about is that this is a very tall lander. I'd normally like to have more squat landers, but that would have made it either too massive or not massive enough. Too massive if I put in a bunch of radial tanks so I'd have a wide base. Not big enough because the other way to do that is to use the half-size tank, and I didn't want to have that kind of fuel margin. I'm getting stutteries. Okay, there we go. You know what? To hell with flight schedules. Let's land this baby. That's right. I just declared this mission as Munshot 0. And how are we going to do this? Let's hold that there. Start the deorbit burn. And yeah, it's coming in pretty nicely. Where should we land? Oh well, I'll just land down and see where I end up. Although if I'd been paying more attention, I would have landed in that crater there. That looks like a very nice crater to land in. Oh, beginning to move over. Hold that there now. Almost at a standstill now. 100 meters per second. 50 meters per second now. Let's begin to throttle down and cut that. That's almost falling straight down, I do believe. Well, not quite. Let's give it a bit more retrograde to get there. Hold that. And once retrograde is straight up, then we're done. And there we are. Okay, we're falling alarmingly fast now. Let's move to the in-cockpit view so I can see our altimeter. Where's our altimeter? Which one of these is the altimeter? Okay, I think it's this one. Cut there. All right, we're not as bad as we thought it was. I was looking at this and I thought, oh crap, the ground is like right there, but we are actually, according to this, over 1 kilometer high. Mind you, that is about 1.5 kilometers less than this altimeter here would have me believe, so I'm glad I'm checked, but still, I was a bit freaked out over nothing. And yes, let's watch as I press all the buttons, trying to see which ones do nothing. Let's switch to that one. Yeah, let's get the seat with the window. Oh, altimeter's moving. Thrust up, thrust up, thrust up, thrust up! Shit! Okay, oh. That's what you get for fiddling around during landing. Okay, we're close enough now that I feel confident eyeballing this. We appear to be having most of our horizontal direction this way, so let's drift over there, lock that, and burn. Okay, I think I overburned. Yeah, now we're drifting this other way. Okay, stop being fancy. Thrust. This is nerve-wracking. It's not so much the lives as the fact that I was really planning on this being a reusable lander. Alright, now let's press a bit this way. No, not this way. Up again, up again. We still have too much horizontal. No, up. The other up. Yes, that up. Now let's move over here. Hold that. Thrust. Yeah, that's going good. We're falling at a pretty good rate. We're shedding horizontal, I think, pretty fast. Let's adjust that again. Let's wait to fall again. Oh boy, this is taking a while. I might be very sad. Or I might not. If this landing goes according to plan. Yes, yes, yes. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Nope, nope. Okay, I'm done going up. You can go down now, please. Oh. Actually, no, don't go down, please. Cut engine. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Up, get out of here. Oh. Criminy, that was scary as all shaboozy. Word. Is that a word? Sure, why? Oh crap, I'm doing it in. Ah! Oh. That completely ruined my trajectory. Okay, I'm running out of fuel. I'm going home. I'm getting this back into orbit and yeah. Go. Oh. That was one for the nerves. Cut and fast forward to high top. High top. That's not the high top, that's the apoapsis. Why would that be a high top? Isn't that a kind of shoe or something? One of those 90s shoes, the tall ones. Cut that. Warp round. Let's circularize. Let's circularize next time. Actually, I didn't like that one. It didn't smell right. That's right. Yeah, that's it. I just didn't like that one. I could have circularized there if I wanted to, but I didn't. So there. Yeah. This one's fine though. I'll circularize now. Thank you very much. Hold, and that's the wrong way. Let's go this way. Oop, whoopsie-daisy. 488, 482, 486, 480. That's about as good as that's going to get. Okay. Well, that's one for the nerves. We won't be landing today because I'm too frazzled. Come back next time for that, thanks. Am I still recording? I am still recording. Well, since you're here anyways, here's something to think about. According to my YouTube analytics, about 27% of my viewers watch to the end of my videos. If that's you, and you're hearing this, you probably like what I'm doing. If that is the case, it would help my morale greatly for you to let me know. YouTube has a convenient little button just for that, and clicking it lets me know what works and what doesn't. You get better videos, and I get more internet points. Everyone wins. Thank you for your time, and be thrifty out there.